Make sure you guys can see the board. Oop, all right, a little bit more. I'm gonna cut myself off, but I want to make sure you see the board. All right. All right. So, welcome back to. I always have to look to see what channel I'm on. Billionaire Baby Celebrity Tarot. Okay, thank you everyone. Just for all the love and support, showing out, liking my videos. It hasn't gone unnoticed. The video requests, I thank you so much. If you are new here, I definitely want you to be part of our Celebrity Psychic Tarot family. So make sure that you subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss a moment when I go live or when I upload. I keep seeing 111, 111, 111. So good positive energy going into this reading. All right, here. If you aren't getting the notifications, just make sure you're checking the channel periodically. All right, so you're not missing a thing. So once you like the video, definitely meet us over in VIP Patreon. Okay, Celebrity VIP. That is where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everybody wants the tea on. Now, there is a menu and you can scroll and find the Celebrity VIP tier, but I definitely want to make you aware of the All Access tier, which gives you access to all of my psychic readings on all of my YouTube platforms. In addition to all of the psychic readings I release exclusively and only in VIP, so you miss literally nothing. So that's all my celebrity readings, of course, my world predictions, zodiac forecast, divine feminine love readings, true crime, you name it. It is all there in the all access tier. Thank you, everyone who has went over to VIP and signed up. And thank you, everyone who has upgraded, okay, to all access. In addition, in VIP, that is the only place where you will get access to my psychic prediction receipts. All right. So I'm a psychic medium. I do psychic readings. I make psychic predictions. And when they come to pass, I post them in VIP. And baby, I ain't going to hold you, but I got to catch up. Okay. I was logging stuff like, girl, you got like 50 posts. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Been verified and certified. All right. So, VIP is the only place you get my psychic prediction receipts. Now, that being said, let's get to our latest psychic tea. So, Justin. All right, so Hailey Bieber scored. She's making a lot of noise, okay, lately, and good for her because there's been just a lot of negative press, okay, surrounding everyone's concerns for Justin Bieber and just people really, seeing in real time, okay, some of the challenges, some would even call it emotional or verbal mental abuse she could be suffering at the hands, all right, of her partner, which is very, I don't know what to make of it because even yesterday, after all that drama, they posted up and he was like hugging her and kissing her. And I'm like, girl, blink twice if you're okay. And then sometimes when I read, I'd be like, Justin, blink twice if you're okay. Is this just a really like who is the white equivalent of Bobby and Whitney? Okay, y'all let me know. I wouldn't say it's like Brad and Angelina. I need the white equivalent of Bobby and Whitney in the comments, okay, here, because it's very confusing. But anyway, she landed this Vogue cover. It has been a lifelong dream of hers, and Justin, in celebration, makes this very weird comment saying, "Oh, I remember that time we argued, and I told you you'd never be on the cover of Vogue, and yet here you are." And everybody was like, "Ew," okay, like ew, and proceeded, rightfully so, to drag him in the comments, drag him all over TikTok, drag him all over Twitter, saying, "My God, we were all, trying to hang in there and have prayers and well wishes." Rehab, okay, for Justin having sympathy, but I don't know. It looks like you may be the problem. I feel like this was the first glimpse where people were like, oh, homegirl may be dealing with a lot that we don't even know about, because what the hell is that? How was that unprovoked? He then had a concert, with SZA afterwards. He's been popping up in a lot of the hood, so to speak. I wouldn't say chitlin circuit, okay? Here, no tea, no shade. It's just what it is. All right. Being very inappropriately, with no boundaries, affectionate to a lot of the R&B hip hop stars, and people are like, okay, and aren't you married? Like, now mind you, Hailey was in the audience for the SZA thing apparently, but it's just everybody's just like, what is going on? Okay, like, what is really going on here? And even then, people were like, is he okay? He kind of looked out of it. What's going on? Anywho, recent news, Hailey is in the middle of a $1 billion deal, okay, with Elf for the sale of her Rhodes Cosmetics, okay. And that's interesting, okay. Now, Rose, it kind of gives like this really sophisticated type of energy. And Elf is kind of like bargain brand for the girlies. Now, they have good products, but it's still like bargain brand. Congratulations anyway, girl. Speaking of congratulations, Selena Gomez reached out and started liking a lot of Hailey's videos after Justin Bieber's toxic comments, okay, cruel comments about her went viral. Hailey reached out back. They're liking each other's stuff. And so, everybody's like, oh, okay, this is good news. I want to know, number one, the energy behind Selena reaching out to Hailey, what Hailey thought, okay, when, she saw this, okay, what is it that Selena knows about Justin that maybe Hailey doesn't even know from her time together, all right, here, and how do they just kind of come together under girl code, all right? So give me the energy of when a Selena, right here, got wind of these really just nasty comments, okay, that Justin Bieber was making about, okay, his wife, Hailey Bieber. All right. Make sure that's in. Girl, look, she's like, I'm hearing that song by Destiny's Child. Okay, girl. I know we've been lying and and it hurt you. I'm your girl. We your girl. Don't you know that I love you? Okay. Just immediately, it feels like she just immediately went into action. Bottom of the deck, we do have the Eight of Cups, High Priestess, Eight of Wands, and the Sun. So maybe even intuitively, she like, girl, you need to, the best thing for you to do would probably be to walk away and leave. This is not going anywhere good, okay, as long as this continues. But we have this Eight of Wands and this Sun card. It's kind of simultaneously, you need to leave, but baby, if you like it, I love it. If you're happy, I'm happy. Kind of like a girl's girl type of energy. But it's also, consider if this is what you really want to be strapped down to with this Eight of Swords and this Ace of Wands. This new, beautiful, abundant energy that is coming to Hailey. Really consider if this is the baggage you kind of want strapped to you going into this new era. And really take the time, sis, to kind of assess and, don't lie to yourself. Really assess and just tell yourself, okay, the truth about what really is. And I feel like Selena was like, the truth will set you free. Okay. Here. Now, the swords tell me that there was some type of conversation. Okay. Here, maybe even some hard truth. I'm hearing a hard pill to swallow. Okay. Because there was a time, it's not like Selena hasn't been there. Okay. Justin has hit rock bottom many a times and dragged Selena down right with him. Okay, even to the point again she didn't had to get rehab. She didn't lost what was it, like a kidney or something like that. Okay, they was in the hood in the streets. Okay, here so she has kind of the history okay of being there, and she can kind of speak to that like, listen, I can tell you how this is kind of going to go. And you definitely let me help you, okay, before you get yourself in. I mean, well, she's already pregnant, got a baby. I don't know where she's going, okay, here. But it's also giving with this rehab, okay, this temperance and this tower. It's almost like, girl, if he does not get help, it's going to be bad for everyone, okay. I can see this happening if this help doesn't come, okay. So when she reached out to her, it was all love. She may have been worried, because they have been fighting. She was initially worried if she was going to be receptive to the positive love, to the energy, because they've been kind of going back and forth on the internet, because they've been kind of talking shit and all of that. And I feel like there was an admittance of that. But with this Four of Swords, it tells me, baby girl, I come in peace. All right, here. Now, let's see how Hailey received this energy when she was first made aware, okay, of Selena, trying to reach out and send some love. All right, here. We have the Magician card on the bottom of the deck. I see the World card and I see the Ten of Cups. Okay. It's very much giving, yeah, I am here for it. A peaceful closing of this toxic cycle that we have been in. Okay. You have your family. I have my family. I wish you the best, and everything right here. And there is there is this energy, Page of Wands, King of Swords, and this Four of Wands. Again, some type of conversation about the history and what you experienced, what I'm experienced. Did he do this with you? This is what he's doing with me. Do I have to worry about third party energy? Is it, like, and I do feel, yes, the Three of Cups and this Nine of Swords here, the partying with all of, the rap artists, uh and the R&B artists, and it going viral on Twitter and the internet. Somebody saying, "Oh, well, Justin just needs a black woman." Like, baby, black women are not here. Well, we're not your wet bed nurses, okay? Here, we deserve happy, healthy, whole, healed men, okay? Yes, we can do it, but we don't deserve to be used, you know what I mean, just to heal you and then be discarded for bitches that's just gonna run your bank account dry and all of that, right? But that went viral, and I'm seeing that that was just very hurtful when he was out there partying, giving all this, affection. It made her feel rejected with this Four of Cups energy. You know what I mean? Maybe they even had some words later. When you call somebody out and they have a problem with accountability, a lot of times they're clapping back Five of Wands with this Knight of Swords at you, and you're like, okay, sorry I ever said anything. Now, when people are calling him out, all of a sudden he's all lovey-dovey taking pictures and all this. But she definitely welcomed the call. I saw the King of Swords and I see the Queen of Swords energy here. So there appears allegedly to be some kind of conversation, like, yeah, Queen of Swords with this Ten of Swords. Like, get out, okay? Get out. Save yourself, okay? Here before, again, I'm telling you this with love, with the Page of Cups type of energy. I know you want to save your marriage. I used to be there.